Dooley. Welcome back to True Crime Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about Jodi Arias. Um, Before we get into it, this one, she's not a serial killer, but she did commit a crime. She killed her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend at the time. I really don't know the motive, so I'm just gonna get started. Jodi Arias was Jodi Ann Arias is her name. She was born June 9th, 1980. She's 40 years old now. She was born in Santa, I can't say it, California, USA. It starts with an S, but if you're from there, hi. So, she killed Travis Alexander. Travis Victor Alexander was born on June 8th, 1977, to Gary David Alexander and to Pamela Elizabeth Morgan Alexander. At the age of 11, Travis moved in with his parental grandparents because his parents got divorced. Because of his father's death, not divorce, his father's death. In July of 1977, his 7 siblings also were taken in by his grandmother. Yes. So, Jodi and his parents were William and Sandra Arias. Her father was of Mexican ancestry. I'm looking on my computer, guys. You know what? Maybe I should move this over. I'm sorry. I know I should have my information, but I don't. You know what? Maybe I should just move my laptop in front of you guys. Maybe that might be a better idea. So I can read what's in front of me so I don't have to. So, yes. And her mother was a German-English ancestry. Okay, guys? You with me so far? Arias and Alexander met in September 2006 at a PPL conference in Las Vegas, Nevada. And then Arias was like, I'm going to convert to Church of Christ, Latter-day Saints. If you don't know what that means, I think it's basically like they're a very religious church. I don't know. I'm not too sure what they are, but I'm a Christian, but that church is like a different. They're like, okay, so there's your Christians, and then there's your, so I don't really know. And, yeah, Alexander's grandparents took him to church, so he was basically a Baptist. Alexander was a member, and he was baptized by him. She was baptized by him on November 26, 2006, in a ceremony in Southern California. Alexander and Arias dated in February 2007. Arias lived closer to Alexander. In March 2007, she moved to Eureka, California. I'm not too sure. And she lived there with her grandparents. Alexander and Arias dated, for like a year and a half, like on and off, and long distance. I guess they would go back and forth to Arizona and California. Alexander's best friend, who knew Arias, observed them together. They had a lot of negative opinions about Jodi. They just, I guess, didn't like her. So, yeah. So, that's a little bit about that. So, in early 2008, Alexander was told Arias, joined him for work. Related trip in Cancun, Mexico was scheduled for June the 15th. And then the 26th, never mind, ignore that. In April, Alexander asked to change his travel companion to another female friend. And I guess that made her mad. But on May 28th, a burglar occurred at the residence of Arias' grandparents, whom Arias was living, and there were a lot of missing objects, like a .25 caliber automatic Colt pistol that was missing. Yeah. And then later they found a shell casing that was near his body. They found it matched. So, on June 2nd, between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., Arias called Alexander 4 times, did not get through, didn't enter his phone, since the longest of the calls was 17 seconds at 3 a.m. Alexander called Arias twice. The first time for 18 minutes, the second time for 45 minutes at 3:04 a.m. Arias called Alexander back, and the call lasted for 2 minutes 49 seconds. Neither of these calls nor the transcripts were presented in Arias' trial at 9:39 a.m. So apparently she was driving a rental car to go to Utah. There's evidence shown that she bought gasoline at a Shell food market on January 2nd at 4:08. Arias rented a car at Budget Rent-A-Car in Readings, California. So, I don't really want to get too much detail, but the murder. Okay, guys, we're going to go into the murder. So, Alexander was murdered on Wednesday, June 4th, 2008. He was stabbed 27 to 29 times. His throat was slit, a gunshot wound to the head. So, it's to say that Jodi took sexy photos of him in the shower before she shot him in the head. So, yeah. And then on the jugular vein, common, thyroid, iris, and something else. He had a lot of offensive wounds on his hands. I guess he was trying to fight back. But Jodi called. It was like, hey, if you need anything, let me know. If I could be to any help. So they're like, oh, did you see him? Did you see him? She said no. She was with the man at the time. And that turned out to be a complete lie. Guys, don't believe anything people tell you these days. So, yeah. That is the video of Jodi. Hope you like it. She is imprisoned at the Arizona State Prison Complex in Pennyville. Yeah, so she's still alive. I think she really should have gotten jail time. She used a knife and a gun to kill somebody because she was jealous of something that happened. Thank you for another True Crime Tuesday video. Next week, I think I'm going to talk about either another woman who killed somebody or another man. So y'all please let me know, and please let me know if you like my true crime videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye, guys. bye.